There's been a narrative I've seen online recently from a lot of guys that are saying, if I'm not allowed to approach women anymore, how do I meet somebody? Right? If I'm not supposed to approach somebody, where do I find someone? Am I just not allowed to look for love? And I want to unpack that a little bit by showing you a quick clip of a dating advice video, and then we'll jump back into this.
I've got a boyfriend. What are you gonna do? How are you going to play this? You're just gonna be like, okay, peace, sorry to bother you, and walk away?
We're the problem. Men. Right? We're the reason why it feels like the message is just leave us the f*** alone. If we lived in a society where men just accepted no for an answer, instead of calling them weak, or saying that she's testing you, or some other number of reasons, then it wouldn't be as big of a deal. But no, instead I get countless stories from women in my comment section telling me about men that have followed them to their cars or even to their homes after being rejected, or even in best case scenarios are met with anger and degradation and insults simply for not immediately succumbing to the wants of this stranger that approached them. So if it feels like the message is that men aren't allowed to approach women anymore that they're interested in, instead of blaming women for that, we need to look inward and ask ourselves, what is creating an environment that enables that message to be so pervasive? If consent was the norm, if accepting a no and walking away was the norm, then we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's on us, right? The real question you should be asking, and we all should be asking constantly, is what are we doing to change it?